Hey YouTube, what's going on? Jordan here with JD Custom Knives. Excited to talk to you guys about a new product from Origin Blade Maker, or as some of you guys know them, OBM. This is the company that made my grinders. If you haven't seen the video and unboxing of this first grinder that I got, you can check out my videos. These have been great grinders. Since that video, I purchased a secondary grinder, which is their new Dominator grinder that has a lot more features. It has the ability to tilt horizontally. And I've just been really impressed with their products. And they're priced where I need them to be in order to continue to grow my knife making business. That being said, they have a new product, which is something I've been super excited about. They were kind enough to send me it to beta test. And this is their new tool rest. And this tool rest is extremely versatile. And I've been using this for the last several days. And honestly, I haven't touched any of my other tool rests since having this in my shop. And so my hope today is to be able to show you some of the features and aid you in the buying process if this is something that you are interested in picking up, because it's been a game changer for me. So let's take a closer look at this and I'll show you some of the features and what it does. Let's first take some measurements here. The actual tool rest itself is 10 inches by 5 1/4, and it's about 1/4 inch thick. Now I know OBM is going to have different actual rests for this. So this is just the one that I have on it, but this is removable, and so they'll have different versions of this depending on what you're doing and what your needs are. So these are the dimensions. This is a 1.5 by 1.5 inch tooling arm. So this will be supported on the majority of grinders that are out there. Let's take a look. I'm going to flip the camera around on the other side so you guys can see how this moves and how it articulates. So the thing I really like about this tool rest is just the versatility. With all of the different types of platens and small wheel attachments, there are a number of different reasons that you would need to move your tool rest, right? Whether you're using a jig or you are profiling a blade, or maybe you're using a small wheel attachment. There's a number of different reasons that you might need to be able to adjust this. And this is the tool rest to be able to do that. So you'll notice on every joint here, there are about 3 joints right here, and each one of these has a knob that you can turn to tighten or loosen that allows that section to rotate. And so by rotating that and then rotating other joints, you can make slight adjustments to this tool rest. So you can move this one this way, this one this way, and then there's additionally one right here that you can move, and that will tilt it this way or be able to move it, the tool rest, in and out. So if you need to move your tool rest over further because your platen rides over, you can do that as well. There's also one on the back end over here that allows you to actually tilt it this way. Okay, so depending on how you want it, if I wanted to grind lower on my platen, I could lower this right here, and I could push this in, and I could now be lower. If I wanted to go higher, I could raise this up here, and I could be higher, right? So there's just a ton of versatility on this. Additionally, if your grinder is horizontal, which let me rotate that real quick. I'll move this camera back so you guys can see it. If your grinder is horizontal, you can also use this tool rest this way. And again, it doesn't seem like it would fit, but you can adjust it here. And so there's a number of different things that you can do here. Now another thing you'll notice is in the horizontal position, even if I lined it up, I brought it down and pushed it in, you'd see that there's still a big gap here, right? And so the great thing about this, again, in the versatility, is I can actually pull the tool rest off itself, and I can actually turn it around and stick it in like that, and be able to have some more workspace right here to be able to fill the entire platen. Now again, there's going to be different actual rests themselves that you can unscrew and put on for doing different things, but this is just really versatile. If I needed to angle this, again, I could loosen that and bring it up here, and I could be able to have that at an angle. So the versatility of this in and of itself is just incredible. I'm going to put the grinder back in the vertical position and show you another feature that I think is really great. So another feature that I think is just really great about this tool rest is the ability to actually rotate this on the horizontal axis. And so there is a bolt down here that, using an Allen wrench, you can actually adjust. You can loosen. And by doing so, it allows you to tilt it this way. And what that does is gives you the ability to square it up to the platen so that you can make sure it's perfectly, it's at a perfect 90 degrees with the edge of the platen. So I can just set that into place there, just using a 3-2-1 block. Tighten it up, and now I know that it is completely perpendicular to my platen. I'm going to go ahead and just make some adjustments on this so you can just see how versatile it is. What I've noticed works really well is to just kind of loosen all of the different joints right off the bat. And then you can start moving it to wherever you need it to be. And once you've gotten it to where you need to be, then it's just a matter of going down and tightening the different levers. So if I wanted to be, again, really low, I could set it right here, and then I could just start to tighten the different levers here, the knobs. And then from there, once it's secure, I can make micro adjustments based on whatever type of grinding I'm doing. So I can see that if I needed this to be more at an angle, I could angle that. If I needed it to be closer to the platen, then of course I could lower these two and bring it in closer, like so. The thing that has prevented me from buying this type of tool rest from other makers is the fact that it didn't have these adjustable hand knobs for tightening and loosening the different elements. I needed these because I do not like to have to, in the middle of grinding, I didn't like to have to pull out my Allen wrench and start tightening things up. That's always just been a pain to me. So being able to just do it on the fly. Now I will say that they do get in the way a little bit, and I'll show you an example of that. So as an example here, if I had this straight and I was pushing this back in, you could see that my knobs sometimes, depending on where they're rotating, can hit different elements of the grinder and not slide. Now, that's not a big deal because they've made these so that you can just pull down and you can rotate them out of the way. That seemed a lot easier for me to be able to on the fly make adjustments rather than having to pull out an Allen wrench every time I wanted to move this. So I am okay with things being in the way temporarily to then be able to fix it by just moving the actual knob out of the way itself. So this is the tool rest, and extremely versatile and a great product. So thanks for watching this video. I know it was a quick one, but I just wanted to give some initial first impressions on this tool rest that's new by Origin Blade Maker. Go give them a follow on Instagram. Check out their website. It's originblademaker.com. I'll post some information down in the description below. I'll also post some additional follow-up videos once I've had some more time to use this. But first impression, I would buy this thing 100 times again. The flexibility on it is incredible. The ease of use is incredible. And like always, it's a quality product made by a good company here in the United States. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks, guys.